What's up, y'all? This your girl Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Welcome to another show, you guys. I am your host, Queen G, as you know. As you can see on the screen, it says that Queen G host. I have another segment for you that is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for all of this, just anticipation for everything that's happening. Remember, you guys, we've been talking about finish the year strong. We know that it is the last and final, 23, 24 days left in the year. That's about it. But guess what? There is something that you can do in this year, 2020, the final days of the year, to make something happen. We could be productive. We could be, amazing. We could be powerful. Whatever you're doing, make sure that you add that extra umph into your day that's going to make things powerful as we close this year out. You know how some people turn up what they drink or they turn up with this or that? We go turn up and celebrate for the fact that we made it through another crazy year, okay? And I want y'all to finish this year strong. Think about that. Secondly, I am about to drop my 12th book of the year called, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? This is so funny. This is another children's book. It's called My Clothes Won't Come On Me. I know that sounds weird, right? My clothes won't come on me. So if you guys haven't gotten any of my books, I'm a 11-time author only in this year. I wrote 11 books from December or November to now, okay? And I am finishing strong. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be my 12th book and my 6th children book this year. So go on to Amazon when it uploads and get that book. My Clothes Won't Come On Me. It's based on the struggles of mamas in the mornings when we trying to get our kids ready for school. And they just dragging and they're frustrated and they mad and they lay back down after you done woke them up 15 times. I know y'all go through that routine because I go through it every single day. So this is going to be really funny. It's a comedic book. Y'all also follow me on Amazon. My name is Shanta Gibson on Amazon. That's my author's name. Thank you so much all for your support. Without any further ado, I want to introduce my special guest. Her name is Brandy. She is a CEO, boss lady. I call them bosses. You know what I mean? We bosses, y'all. We are bosses. She's amazing. I cannot wait to get her on here. We also share something in common. We are both on a series called Faces of Rap Mothers, okay? Faces of Rap Mothers is expanding. Oh my God. It's on radio. It's on reality TV. It's on MJ Own Network, which is on Roku. It has so many different elements. I just got my own baby doll. That's crazy. So we want to welcome this sister to the family of Faces of Rap Mothers and also to the Queen G Live Experience. Hold on, y'all. Let me get her. Hold on a second.
Ah. Hey, Queen.
I muted myself accidentally. I'm like, hey. I know you like, I can't hear you. How you doing, sister?
I am great. God bless you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. I know I'll be amped up, girl, but I'm so excited about everything.
Yes. You have every reason.
You have every reason. Yes. I got a right and a reason to be grateful and thankful. I mean, just about a month ago, I was hit with some health issues, girl, out of nowhere. And wow. I had an epileptic seizure live on one of these podcasts, live during the show. Crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And because of that, I was able to see the footage. I saw the footage of me seizing. Crazy. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So what I decided to do when I saw that, it gave me, you know how stuff happening is crazy and you just can't explain it, but then it's that push you need to go on and get you to the place you need to be. So that was my push to get my health in order, get really, really serious about getting this diet under control and, getting my water intake up and doing all that stuff. Girl, because I was headed toward a stroke. You understand? Yeah. So it's like, one of the things I definitely want to talk about is that, like, what are some of the things that you find yourself, you didn't pay attention to it at first, right? And then it's kind of like an emergency happened. And then it was like, okay, you got to go on and get this done. What was one of those things this year that was your aha moment? Talk to us about that.
Well, actually, my aha moment happened this year. It happened last year. And my daughter was actually, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So my wow moment and my moment was 2019, July 5th of 2019. My daughter was killed by gun violence.
Oh,
And
hold
6 days
on.
prior to that, I
Did you
lost my
say?
sister.
Did you say what I thought you just said?
Yes, Queen. Actually, June 27th, my sister was killed by the Red Line train, retrieving her cell phone off the tracks. And 6 days later, my daughter was murdered in the streets of Chicago.
Ooh.
So that was like my moment. And the following day after my daughter, I lost my father. So yeah, that was the wow moment for me. That kind of like made me look at life as a whole different. Very different.
How have you been? How have you been? How have you been holding up? And I didn't expect you to say that. First of all, you just knocked the whole wind out of me again because 2020 did it by itself. But then you just came in and just punched me right dead in the stomach with that one. So I'm trying to collect myself, okay?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so that was my aha moment, Queen. That was the moment I actually started looking at life and things that my energy, my health, everything as a whole. I value everything on it, and my friendships keyed in a lot of different stuff. So it actually gave me an idea to start advocating for a lot of different things that are affecting us as a whole.
Do you have your earphones in, sis?
Can you hear me?
It's kind of going in and out. It's a little choppy.
Okay, can you
I
hear
want to
me
make
now?
sure everybody can hear. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Okay.
And don't you touch that phone no more. Leave that phone alone so we can hear you. I know you might be a little nervous because it's like this is
You
like,
know what? I'm actually not. I do radio. I have my own podcast. It's just when I get to talking about that subject, it has to like, yeah.
Nudge
But
you a
I'm
little
good.
bit.
I'm
Was
good.
your daughter grown? Was she
My
young
daughter
or?
had just turned. She died 30 days after her birthday. Her birthday is June 5th. She turned 22 years old, and she got killed July 5th. So 30
Jesus
days
Christ.
exactly after her 22nd birthday.
What was the last thing you said to your daughter? What was the final words that you spoke to your daughter that you can remember?
I love you. I love you before she pulled off in the car. And she hollered back to me like, Ma, I didn't hear you. And I was like, I love you. And she was like, I love you, Delays.
So those were the final words that you guys said to each other. Thank God. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't change the circumstances at all. It won't bring her back, or that's so final, that, and we know that we know that is that's not supposed to happen either in the system of how we want things to happen. The cycle, they're not supposed to go before us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No parent is supposed to bury their child.
But thank God,
not at all.
Thank God, those were the final words.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that just the thought
she
of that
loved
gives
on me
me
the
peace.
whole day.
Right. Wow, that's crazy. I'm sorry, I just couldn't, move on to the next question because that just punched me dead in the dead in the face. Golly. Wow, wow, wow. And you're so strong.
It's okay.
You seem to be strong and you seem to be dealing with
you
it.
Know
okay.
What? You know what? I'm not real strong at all. A lot to live. You know, but it's God. It's all God. It's God. It's all God. It's all God. It's
right,
all
right,
God.
right.
It's all God.
I'm grateful. Thank you for telling. Thank you for.
Honestly, it's all.
Thank you for being so candid and so honest here. Thank you for sharing your journey with us and opening up like that. Because I'm telling you, like, I never expected that. Oh, okay, she something happened with her phone. We want to give her a chance to come back in. Woo, y'all, I'm trying to pull myself together after that information. Like, wow. The things that we go through, in life, it's tough. I just dealt with some things with my mom's health, with her being on life support in a medically induced coma and trying to fight through all the things I'm dealing with, as an entertainer, still going on and still pushing through. Okay. Hey, Mama. We got you back in here.
Yes, I'm back. I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
Okay, okay. If you gotta send that link to another phone and use another phone, then do what you gotta do, okay? So we can make sure it's good. Okay. Because it could be opened up in any phone, even if you gotta send it to your people's phone and then open it up in there, okay? Okay. I just wanted to make you aware that it's other options and we don't have to.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. And then if you gotta politely step out and do that transition, I will keep the show going for you. I will keep it going. So we'll be all right, okay? Great. So what's the name of your you're a CEO. What do you do for a living exactly? Tell us what do you do?
Well, actually I do a little bit of everything. I have my own entertainment company. I manage artists. I do party planning. I host events. I do movies, videos, different things like that.
Okay.
And I'm currently right now in production. I'm currently in production in my own documentary.
Look at you.
Yes.
What
I'm excited about that.
How long have you been in entertainment? Like, I know I've been in the game like 20 some years. How long have you?
7 years.
Okay.
7 years.
Okay. 7 years. Wow. And that's 7 is God's perfect number, the number of completion.
Completion.
Yes.
Completion. Yes.
So yeah, just keep that in mind.
I will.
And I'm sure you're feeling some of that. This is going out. Yeah. You guys, she might be having a little trouble with the reception on the other end, but y'all hang on. We got to get this exclusive from her, and we want to make sure that we give her as much energy as we possibly can tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being on our show. Okay. Let's try this again, Mama.
I'm back.
Okay. It's all good. We go get the story tonight, and we go keep the show rolling.
Look. Exactly. Ain't nothing gonna stop it. Ain't nothing gonna stop it.
At all. Okay. At all. So, what's the name of your production company?
I'm actually doing the Big Red. I'm taking Big Red all the way through with everything I do. So it's Big Red ENT. Big Red ENT.
Okay. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. That's what's up.
Yes.
What project in particular are you working on right now? Like, what's the actual? Give me the name of the project or.
Okay, so the name of the project that I'm working on currently right now is No Love, the documentary.
Okay.
It is about sex trafficking, police brutality, gun violence, negligence, untold stories. You name it.
Sorry, guys, we're having an issue with reception. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to fix this real quick. Yeah, we're having a little bit of an issue with reception, but we're gonna try to make this work.
Hey.
That's for day.
Okay. It's cutting up, Mama. The reception is bad.
I know. I'm trying to transfer phones right now.
Okay. Yeah, send the same link to the other phone and then just do the same thing. Open it up in there and it might give us some better reception. Sometimes it's just a matter of, the base that you're using.
Right, see, Pastor, she said, send me most of the phone. Yeah, it cut me out 3 times.
See, they over there helping her. I love it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, they going, girl. They going. She's about teamwork.
Makes the dream work. While she get that in order, we're gonna just keep it rolling, keep it talking. She's trying to get her situation set up so she could be all right. I had muted you, sister, so I could do the little commentary while you were getting ready.
Well, go ahead, Queen. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna let her get that together over there. But wow, what an amazing lady so far. We're her projects are even passionate driven based on gun violence and stuff like that. So I can't wait to get into that and hear more about the gun violence project that she's working on, what may have, inspired that. You ready? Okay.
See you, big grandson.
Okay, we back.
We almost there.
In the background too to keep my kids from being too loud. So we got a couple of things going on. Did you send another? Okay.
I know. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can. Yep, I can hear you.
I had to get on the iPhone.
Girl.
That's what we got to do sometimes. Hey, you know that song? Let me upgrade you. That's okay. Look,
I want to make sure before we start that you can hear me perfectly clear.
I did until you moved it. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to make sure that her reception is good on that end and that everything's okay. Sometimes when you're in a hotel or when you're in a certain environment, it's just the reception be bad. It's nothing we could do. Like you try to do the best you can. Sometimes mine cut up over here. Sometimes mine is just cutting up, and I be in the same spot every time, not budging or moving, but it just decides that it wants to act up. So there's nothing you can really do but try to fight through it and keep the interview going. We will get this exclusive any means necessary. That is just what we do. Okay, so y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. She's probably going to be chiming in a minute and talking to us, Miss Brandy from Big Red Entertainment. She has her own company. She is working on a project based around gun violence. So, a lot of great stuff happening here. A lot of good stuff going on. So y'all stay tuned. Let's try to get her back in here and see if we can get the rest of her story. Okay. Hope y'all doing good tonight where you are. Hope you're having positive energy. I hope that God is blessing your home and your family as we prepare for the holidays. I know that this year is completely different and unconventional, more than normal, but we want to make the best out of it. We want to try with everything that we have to do whatever we can to, spend quality time with our families and make sure that we are prepping for the holidays. And I know some people may have lost some loved ones, but again, this is a time definitely to be grateful for having life and living and, still continuing to breathe. So many lost their lives this year with the coronavirus and with illnesses. It's just mind boggling, other things too, unexpected deaths left and right, even starting with the top of the year with Kobe Bryant, that took the wind out of me too. And I had to like collect myself and try to, pull myself together after that. So, it's tough. It's a tougher year than what we've had in a long time, put it like that. And we just gotta like try to make the best out of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't see her coming back yet. Let us see what's going on. I'm gonna hold it down till she get back. Until further notice, this is technical difficulties tonight, but we're gonna keep on pushing. Y'all remember to go to the Queen G Live Experience page and like that page. Make sure you like the Queen G Live Experience page. Tomorrow, I will be interviewing Parnell, which is off of the Greenleaf OWN Networks hit series, Greenleaf. He's on that show. So y'all want to tune in to the Queen G Live Experience tomorrow. Hey.
Hey, I'm back, girl. I'm back.
I was just telling everybody while you were preparing to get back on that tomorrow, I'm going to be interviewing one of the cast members of Greenleaf from the OWN Network. So tune in at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you will see him on there. His real name is Parnell. He did the character of the gay choir director.
Yes, I remember him. I love him. Yes.
So he will be on live on my show, real authentic, right here, live at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. So for those that are, not doing anything, and if you're at the home or you can watch, try to tune in to that powerful hour. He's gonna tell us kind of how he got the role of that character, how long he's been acting. He's gonna talk about that journey. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yes. And I've done recently I did an interview with Brian McKnight Jr., with Hattie Mae from the Tyler Perry play.
Yeah, she looks fabulous. I just seen her. She looks fabulous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She is.
Yes.
And she's real. I love her spirit and her personality. Like, she's so really cool.
She looks
so
like
it's been a great.
She's really cool.
Yeah, it's been a great year, pretty much. Let me ask you this: your production company and stuff like that. Have you feel like you've grown this year with the projects and the things that you've done? And what lets you know that you've made progress? Like, in what sense do you know?
I think I made progress, not about any money, but about the impact it has brought to people's lives. Yes,
right.
And how it has affected different people.
Right,
the dead don't have a voice for themselves. We have to speak for them. So I think I'm proud. I'm very proud.
Right. And this year has kind of, with us sitting back and not being allowed to move around as much as we were, it's allowed us to kind of put more focus on specific things, where we haven't been able to like get up and travel as much or whatever. So it's given us more focused attention and time to really address things. And look at this right here. I haven't met you physically yet, but here we are, brought together by social media. You know what I'm saying? and how social media has played an instrumental role in all of our careers and our lives in this year.
Big facts.
So I'm grateful for that. I hope that you're using every angle that you can to, get that out there. That's
I am
awesome.
good. Yes.
What feedback are you getting from your project? Just give us a word or two that people are telling you that they're getting from what you're doing.
A lot of people are getting hurt, hurt. Often when our stories are put on the news, everything is edited. Everything is cut down to the smallest thing. And a lot of people don't have justice because a lot of people's stories wasn't told the right way from the beginning.
Right.
So my documentary is allowing people to tell their own stories. There's no police, there's no court rules, there's no detectives. It's just the people that's actually been affected by it.
Right.
So I think, yeah, it's great. I think it's great. We get to tell our own stories. We get to tell our own. They get to see real life people, real life emotions, real life victims, and real life stories. No edit.
Right. And that's the thing. This kind of stuff cannot be sugar coated, whitewashed with some
At all.
label thrown on it. It's kind of like it got to come out as it is, and with that real raw emotion and real situation. That is what changes the lives. So I'm just so happy for you that you know what I mean. I know that we all go through things and we just don't quite really understand why we go through that. But in spite of that, it's kind of like we're almost being set up for greater. It's weird.
You know what? You're correct. You're correct. Because if it wasn't for the tragedy, I wouldn't have sat back and did a self-preservation claim, and I wouldn't have powered up the way I did. Because the things that I'm doing now, I did music before the death. I just found a way to integrate music into getting the message out there to everybody. So I think, yeah, it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Because you'll never believe this, but I was 2018. I was homeless.
Me too. Me too. 2009.
Okay. 2009. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was. Yes. It was rough. And it was because my husband had a stroke. My young husband had a stroke. He was only 36 years old. He was my, breadwinner. With entertainment, it's like up and down financially. It's up and down. Exactly. You go through different elevations. It's never really consistent yet until it really kicks off, and then it's like, okay. But you know what I mean? When that happened, when he had a stroke, number one, we weren't ready for it. We weren't prepared for the ramifications of what it did, with him. I had to take care of him suddenly. You know what I mean? He was the main breadwinner for the overall household, and then suddenly he lost his job. So as soon as he couldn't perform on that job correctly, it was contract based. It's like as soon as that happened, his stroke, it was a wrap. Yeah. So we were scrambling for a couple of months to try to get on our feet and stuff like that, or try to maintain our home. Didn't work. And we just lost it. We lost everything. We could not hold on no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and know the very question, God, why you fail me like that? Like we just think God just
why
did not care at all. We just have that thought, right? And that was my thought. How could you make me suffer like this? You know what I mean? Right. With 4 small children. Have us out here like this. I was so angry at God at first. But what it made me do eventually, it made me not just go to my knees in humility and prayer and meditation to God. I fell on my face.
Hey,
that's a different fall. It hurt different.
That's a different fall, baby. That's a different fall.
You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely
what I learned from that, you got me. Yeah, you got me. It's a dip, girl. When you get bruised up, falling from up here to down there, whew, it's a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's a whole nother level. Mentally.
Yes. Mentally. Yep. And I went through a lot of stuff, but what it made was, and I've been talking about this, how diamonds are formed with pressure and fire, with those two.
Go ahead on.
Right? Go ahead on. You ain't gonna make no diamond without those two elements added to the mix. You know what I mean? When you going through the fire and the flood and all this pressure is around you, that's God trying to make you a diamond. He's trying to allow you to be, press forward in life and push you to another level that you probably wouldn't have gone on your own. You understand? Sometimes we just don't understand that. We don't get it, sister. We don't get why we got to go through what we got to go through. But I just am so grateful. 2018 to now, God done got me a new car. God has restored my roof over my head. You hear me? He has done miraculously. And it's because when that happened, I gave back to his people. I started feeding and serving the homeless myself. That is what the mission was. I was like, okay, did we have to be homeless just to serve the homeless?
That was the lesson.
That was the lesson.
That was the lesson.
Not to be afraid to embrace the homeless.
And now you able to flourish because you was obedient. You was obedient. You was
obedient. Right. And he taught me that there is another level of life that people just ignore. I could not believe how people did not meet the needs of these people that were suffering out there on the street. Like, when you become homeless, you're treated like a third-class citizen. Okay? It don't matter titles, how smart you are, position. It don't matter, none of that. And that's what I learned. I was like, I can't do people like this. Like, I gotta do better than what I'm being done. So I created a movement called Operation Bring Your Best. And you kind of can get an idea of what that is, bringing your best.
Being your best self.
Yeah, bringing your best. Not only that, we refuse to give these people torn, tattered clothing. We refuse to give them things that were expired. Everything was fresh, new, or, you know what I'm saying? They got the best, put it like that. Okay? Because I was not finna feed people what I was given when I was homeless. These things that had expired dates on it. I couldn't. When I was homeless, I was still hungry because I wasn't about to bring expired milk home and feed it to my children and make them sick because we didn't have no food. I wasn't about to do that. I'm sorry. Because you're defeating the purpose of the whole thing. Like, we trying to feed them, not have them hospitalized from, you know what I mean, eating the worst stuff in the world. I just had to trust God harder. You hear me? I had to trust him harder, which is what the whole intent was. That's what 2020 been like. It's so many people that have to trust God harder than they ever had in their life.
Because there's a shift going on. There's a shift going on. There's a major shift, and people think it's COVID, but it's not. There's an earthly shift going on, and a lot of people wasn't prepared for it.
Right. So, it's kind of like 2020 been rough, but thank God we went through it a year or two before. Thank God our storm happened then, because we wouldn't have been ready for this year at all. We wouldn't have been prepared.
I was ready because I was already on the mental shutdown.
Right.
For like a year. I didn't do anything. People kept my name regular. They had me doing like radio interviews in North Carolina and different things like that. But I was off the radar for like 12 months. So when the pandemic hit, I was already shut down. Yeah, so it was an easier adjustment for me. I just powered up.
Right, powered back up. Ooh, I love that. I love that term. That is amazing.
Yes,
thank you for that.
I just power back up.
Yes.
And don't forget, I was obedient. I don't do nothing now unless I'm obedient. I try to put God in everything I do.
Right. And that's the ultimate purpose, is to completely and wholeheartedly serve him. That's what I learned through going through what I went through. You know what I mean?
Now,
Completely.
don't get
Don't
me
second
wrong.
guess it.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. My motto is I'm ghetto gifted and God fearing. But
Ghetto
I'm
gifted
trying.
the GGGs.
Yes, I'm trying.
The
I'm
three
definitely
G's.
trying.
I love your spirit, sister.
Thank
Where is your
you.
production company found at? Like, where can we find you on social media?
I'm Brandy Martin on social media on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Follow My Smile underscore RED. On Twitter, I'm Big Red underscore entertainment. Yes, but I'm working on that. In January, I'm gonna make everything the same name.
Okay.
Everything. But you can find me anywhere. My company is based in Chicago.
Based in
You can
Chicago. Okay, I
Google it.
love
Yes,
it.
you can Google it. Big Red
I
with two
love
D's. I
it.
got two D's on the red.
Now, Faces of Rap Mothers, we got to talk about that a little bit. How did you get selected to be a part of this amazing cast that we have right now?
Look, my eyelashes getting a little watery and that thing. I got to do a little dance for after that, babe. I'm gonna say it, and you know what? I promise you, I mean this like sincerely. It was an amazing plug to an amazing queen that I know, but I know God moved through her.
Right.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome.
And I
That's
want to shout
awesome.
out Miss Ames. I love her. I've been rocking with her for years. She's dope. I interviewed her on our radio show 1 year, and she's always been that person that I can call and get knowledge and information on. And she didn't waste no time. She said she had something for me, and she ain't waste no time. All this took place
That's my
at
sister too. Yeah,
6:47
she's
this
dope.
morning.
She's dope. Yeah, she's dope.
I love her.
I love her too. She's amazing. Has been
She's
there for a
amazing.
lot of us in the brand Faces
Yes,
of Rap Mothers. Been there for us. You know what I mean? Tooth and nail many
yes.
times. I'm so grateful for her. And it's girl. I didn't know. I didn't know it was so many women in that series that were powerful and amazing. Girl, wait till you meet some of the women, okay?
I am
Wait
just
till you
so
meet
like
them.
I'm thinking. I'm so like I. This is a big deal. This is a big deal.
Right. Cause I did a special edition magazine for the Rap Mothers, right? And I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna just put this magazine together and lay it out and do this and do that. I'll just get their bios. No, I found out so much stuff about these ladies that was shocking. You know what I mean? And we've been in the same books together. We've been on the radio together. We've been, because everybody lives kind of like in different places with the
Okay.
series. And I'm thinking, it's gonna be normal, girl. When I laid that magazine out, I was blown away by the
I
achievements and
bet.
the accomplishments and all the things that these women have done. If you could take everything that these women have done and throw it in a bowl, girl, the volcano would erupt. You hear me? If you could throw it in a bowl, it would erupt because there's so many powerful accomplishments. You know what I mean? And I
That is
love the
amazing.
concept. I love that. Thank God for Candy. I've been with the brand since the beginning. You know what I mean? So I'm just
Yes.
grateful to see that it's come to this. Radio is involved
Yes.
now.
Shout out
Networks.
Candy. Shout out Candy. Shout out Candy.
That's my sister. Who would have thought I would have a baby doll? I'm like, baby doll. My face is on some shoes, and I'm like, this is crazy. So
It's amazing. It's
Huh.
amazing. And guess what? I definitely want to say this. I know my reception kind of off, but I am truly humble. I'm grateful. I'm ecstatic. I'm over here emotional to be a part of a series full of phenomenal women.
Yes.
And here I am, a
Yep.
small fry in Chicago. So this is dope, girl. This is dope.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
And it
amazing.
could
I don't
be the
care how you look
beginning
at it. You
to
know.
something. It could be the beginning to something so much different in my life for the year to come. And I'm so excited.
That's you should be, and it is. I'm here to tell you, being in it for 2 years, it's been powerful and life changing. It has changed my life. What I love about Candy, she makes sure that we all are taken care of. You know, she looks out for us and makes sure that we're included in things, and I'm just grateful for that. So get ready, girl. It's
Ooh,
gonna be a roller coaster and a ride. Okay, get ready.
I
Get
am so
ready.
emotional. Like, oh my God.
Yep. Yep. And you should be. You should be. Give us a wonderful word for those who have suffered loss. Give us a word of encouragement that you would share with them on tonight.
Woo. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because I think I use just to lean on God. To lean on God and to trust that, like you said, sometimes bad things happen for good reason.
Right.
And when you learn to accept the journey and the process of life,
You
you
gonna
look
have
at
me
stuff
crying,
different.
girl.
Yeah, you see me, I'm balling out, girl. I got tears
You gonna get me started. Cause I'm such a
but
I'm a mess when it comes to this stuff.
girl, but when you learn to accept and the process of life and the journey, you know, sometimes things are meant to be temporary, short term, or long term.
Right.
Sometimes people are put in your life, including your family members, your husband, your friends, to carry you a certain way, you know. And I truly believe my sister and my daughter are working from the heavens. So my words to anybody that's going through anything is just trust God. Trust God and know that everything happens for a reason. Divine order is something that cannot be changed.
Mm.
It can't be changed. It can't be altered.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Girl, you gonna
Oh
make
my
me throw
God,
this
girl, my
water
lashes.
bottle. You gonna make me throw this water bottle across the room. Woo!
I'm serious because I'm looking at what I'm going through now, and I'm on the phone. I'm doing a live interview with Tyree's sister. Like I'm just like I'm still trying to be like this is real,
No, this is
and
real. Look,
it's so real.
it's Googleable, mama. You can Google it. Google it. I'm just messing with
Girl,
you.
I love
I'm
it.
messing with
Girl, I love
you.
it because I'm over here I'm happy and I'm just like emotional, but it
Right,
lets
right,
me
right.
know that I don't need a big bank account to prove that the work I done put in is moving me. Things like this reminds me.
Right. Because evidently,
Yes,
it's like you know what a boomerang does. You know what a boomerang does.
it comes back. It comes back.
Right.
It
You
goes back.
put
It
it
comes
out
back.
there. It comes full circle. Normally, you throw it, right? You put it out there, and it circles, just like that. And then it went, whoop, it comes right back. So
Right back. Yes.
it's some thoughts on your mind that you've been thinking, and it's some actions that you've been putting in place that is kind of like now opening these doors. It's God first of all, and then it's also
Yes.
your mind and your actions of faith that's touching the hem of God's garment and saying, this is your time now. This is the time to be acknowledged, seen.
Oh
This
my
is the time
God.
that you suffer, yes, but hey, there's a day where I'm gonna bless you and I'm gonna take things to the next level. So
Yes.
it's that, you know what I mean? It's your season. So
Yes.
I gotta jump off of here, sis, because
I love you.
I love
I
you.
love you.
I
I
love
love you.
you.
And I'm
I love you.
excited
And I'm
about working with
excited
you and
about
all the
working with you and
ladies.
all the ladies.
I
Yes.
am so happy
I
to
am
be a
so
part of
happy to
Rap
be a part
Moms,
of Rap
honey.
Moms, honey. God bless
Thank you
you.
for
And
this interview. Thank for you.
definitely.
And I'm
Definitely. I
still
wish I
crying,
had
girl.
more
Love
time
you.
with you, but you and I are
We'll
going to
do it
network.
again. We'll do it again. Yes.
Yes. Blessings to you. Be safe out there in Chicago and everywhere that you travel. And I pray that your family will be kept in the arms of God's angels. And
Yes.
you know, as you get ready to go into 2021, just remember this, sister. It's 20 some days left in the year. So begin to think about what is it that I can do in 20 some days that's going to make my life powerful and change the lives of others in this 20 some days. Don't wait till January 1st. Finish
Right now.
this year strong, 2020, this year.
And I would
Okay?
like to shout out my artist, Passion, Fresh Angel the artist, Siva Baby. I love y'all. I rock with y'all. Shout out to Shay Shay Go Cray Cray. I love y'all.
I got some opportunities for you. I'm
Hit me up,
releasing
girl. Call me.
okay.
Yes.
I'm releasing a special
When the
magazine
show.
for independent artists. So let me know if you're interested in getting your artist in there.
I am. I'm going to call you as soon as we get off this show. I'm going to call you, girl.
Okay. All right.
Do
God
that.
bless you.
That's good. See you later.
Bye. She was so sweet, y'all. I know that the show got started on a rocky note because of the reception and stuff like that, but we hopefully still capture the moments that were needed to be done here tonight on the podcast, Queen G Live Experience. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your girl, Queen G. I'm checking out, y'all. I got to go. I got to get my kids ready for school. I'm still a mama at the end of all this. So bless y'all. Let's finish 2020 strong. You heard it here. Talk to y'all soon, okay? Have a good night. Bye.